start doing that day. Anything that has to go outside has to go outside Saturday morning, brought back in Saturday night, and then Sunday you can come back and actually make sense of it all.
Okay.
With it, we have 20 60-inch round tables, 120 of the white full-back garden chairs, the 6 and 8 foot banquets, and then 10 cocktail tables. We have pictures on the back of the door that tell you how the puzzle fits back into place. Yes.
Yeah, that's what she really wanted was cocktail tables. Yeah, she likes
You
that.
have to provide your own linens, but you have access.
That's
to
perfect.
any of this. Part of the cleanup, basic routine maintenance, sweep the floor, mop up any spills, take the trash, put it in the roll carts, bring the roll carts to the curb, make sure all the food's removed, wipe down the restrooms, leave it in the condition you found it in.
Good,
Okay.
okay,
And
no
then we
problem.
provide you all the supplies.
Yeah, no problem.
Take this thing.
Okay.
This room normally becomes the bridal room. Doesn't necessarily have to be, but it normally does. The file cabinet does stay in place, but we have a 30-inch round table that normally becomes the cake table and could be moved throughout the house. The keys that you get to the facility will open this side door. You'll get a special security code just for your event, and then you need keys to lock this room and to lock the storage room. So if you need to put your personal belongings in it,
Oh,
want to
good
separate
idea.
it from the rest of the house, you're able to do that without feeling comfortable with having people come in and out.
Okay. Yeah, that's nice.
This is the unofficial cake room. Actually, when I give you all the paperwork, we have a diagram of the facility with all the dimensions, and then it's labeled as such. These are 2 5x3 marble top tables. These can be either in this room or in the large room. In terms of decorating, all the decor in the house does have to stay in place. No holes in the wall, no tape in the wall, everything freestanding. Only battery operated candles on the inside of the facility. On the outside of the facility, you have the small photo candles, but they have to be encased in wood to where there's no flame extending above the glass.
So we can have lanterns with the little boat.
Yes, yes, as long as
out there.
everything is closed to where the flame doesn't come
Perfect,
outside.
okay, all right, perfect.
No confetti, no rice.
Okay.
You can do sparklers, they just need to be away from the building.
Okay.
And then extinguished properly. This is the main room. How many guests were y'all thinking about?
120, 150.
Okay. Normally with a party that size, this normally becomes where all the food
Okay.
is set up. You can put some seating in here. Some people do 2 or 3 round tables over here. In case you have guests that, being in June, it might be a little warm. They want
Yeah.
to get some air. Or if they're older, they need a place to sit. You can put them in here as well. And people use the L shape for the food set up. In terms of catering, whoever uses your catering, whether it's a restaurant or catering company, would have to have a business license with the town of Lexington. They start the renewal process in January, it goes through April, so if they haven't had one or haven't renewed yet, we just need to make sure that happens before the event. Are you thinking about alcohol?
No.
Okay, less
Yes.
paperwork. for you.
Yeah. That's nice.
And then entertainment, band, DJ, anything like that needs to be licensed as
Okay,
well.
okay.
The 2 more laws stay in place, but anything else can be moved around in the facility.
Does this door open?
It does open right now. It's kind of messed up. She's an old building and she's getting a facelift. We're doing some renovations to help her stay intact. But that does open to the wraparound porch. A lot of people put the cocktail tables on the wraparound. That way you can utilize the entire building. And then we have the swings that are on
Yeah.
the front porch.
So you're supposed to sit on them?
Yeah, they actually toggle.
Well, we saw them move, which we thought maybe that wasn't stable and you're really not supposed to,
Nope.
but that's what it's for,
Yeah,
okay.
they are actually a Charleston legacy. They're a hoarding bench. And you would sit on
Okay.
both sides of it and you would swing
Very
it and bring it to
cute.
the center. So
That's kind of fun.
some history in here. Restrooms, male and female, 1 each. That's why we limit it to 150 or less. Our maintenance department comes in, wipes everything down, restocks all your paper products. Just make sure to wipe everything down, take the
Right.
trash out. We provide you trash liners and everything as well.
And then there's the female one.
Our restroom's the exact same. We get a window though to peek into everything. So we're a little more,
We get the window.
special.
Oh, we get the window.
It's just so you can peek in on what's going on.
I should take advantage
Sorry.
of the drinking fountain there. Oh.
All right. Outside of the facility, we have an electrical tap right here.
Oh,
Electrical
good.
throughout the wraparound porch. We also have electrical behind the fenced area over there, so if you need to tap
Okay.
in with an industrial extension cords or anything like that, you can.
Okay.
The 4 benches can be moved around the property. They just need to be put back in place.
Okay.
We have a smoking receptacle right there and one on the porch that you can place wherever you want to
Okay.
create a smoking designated area for you. Up here, we have about 20-25 spots of parking. Remainder of the parking is the downside of Town Hall. If you come this way, you can kind of see a car. But you have access to the downside of the parking
Okay.
lot right there. If it wasn't the end of the day, I wouldn't be leaving after this. I would have walked over here.
Right.
But it walks, and then the
Yeah,
brick
saw the
pathway
brick-
goes
yeah.
all the way down to the street. Cribs across the street from us also allows us to use their parking lot on the weekends.
Oh, very
for
nice.
events, in
Very,
case you
very
need
nice.
A little bit of excess parking as well.
Yeah.
We have a tent for rent. It's not set up right now, but it will be at the end of this week. So if you want to pass by and look at it,
Okay.
It is a 20 by 60. It's humongous. Our parks department sets it up and tears it down, so you don't have to worry about that. And it's an additional $150 if you want that.
Okay.
For shade, some people use it as their formal reception area, since a lot of things do take place outside. That way you kind of have an area for the for the ceremony, and then an area
For
for
the
the
reception, yeah.
reception.
Okay.
For the ceremony, great thing is it's a blank canvas. You can pick out wherever you
Yeah.
want to. A lot of people do it right here and use the archway doors as your backdrop. Depending on what time you get married, the stained glass
Will shine
will
through.
shine through. It's really,
Do you have
really
any
pretty.
particular? I better show that. Do you have any like particular? Do you know of the time that where that's most effective?
Probably in June, it would be probably 7 or 8.
Okay.
Just based on the when dusk is.
Dusk,
But
okay.
our outside lighting is all by timers. The lighting that's actually in the steeple is by a timer as well, so that doesn't go on until
Dusk,
it gets
yeah.
dusk.
Yeah.
A lot of people do it at the gazebo. Some people do it on the front lawn. With the guest list that you will have, you will need to, what is the best solution is wherever you're going to have the ceremony, have all your chairs there, but have all your tables set up for the reception area. Bring people in, do a little happy hour, cocktail hour, and then designate people to move the
Yeah.
chairs.
Okay.
People understand it. It's part of the outside
Right.
door process. Nobody's really,
Yeah.
nobody goes, oh, why is it perfect? You know.
Well, that's
people-
what my niece did at her
Yeah.
reception
and
a
it,
couple
and it
weeks
flows
ago.
really
Yeah.
well because there's enough people that either want to help or you can get them in
Right.
there to kind of do something else during that
Right.
shifting period. And it gives you time to take some pictures and handle some other things while
Yeah.
everything's happening.
Okay.
That's
Let me
beautiful.
bring you in
All
and show you
right.
the kitchen area. That's the last main part.
Didn't even realize we didn't see it actually. I'd forgotten about it. But it's important.
It is a standard catering kitchen, so there's no hot heat source, but you can bring in a Sterner, crock pot, a microwave, any of that if
Okay.
you need to. And then this is some of the actual old classes that were here when it was a schoolhouse. We actually have,
How fun.
yeah, we have 2 diplomas in our possession that we're getting restorated and hopefully we'll have
Really?
hung up soon
How
in here as well.
fun.
So,
Okay.
all right, full-size refrigerator.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Small ice maker. I do suggest always bringing more ice, but at least you know you have
Yeah, I got
some
something to start with. Yeah.
start with. And then we provide you all the cleaning supplies, all your trash liners. We have 2 interior trash cans, this one and then the large tub that's outside on the porch right now. And then the rest are roll cards. I know they are not glamorous, but outdoor venue, they
Yeah.
serve their purpose well.
Yeah, it's true. That's
Um,
true.
The fee is a $250 deposit. Our deposits are additional but refundable after the event, once we make sure everything is clean. And then it is a $500 rental fee on top of that if you're an in-town resident or business, or $1,000 if you're outside of town limits. The $250 would need to be paid to secure the date, and then the remainder of the balance would be due 30 days prior to the event. So you can pay it all at once, you can come and pay in installments, you can pay it over the phone, you don't have to see me to pay, you can mail a check
Yeah.
and I can process it. We try to make life very easy for you.
Yeah, that's nice. Thank you. That's good. Now, your school's not in town then? Could she use the school if it was this address, if she was in,
She can, I would probably get permission from an administrator
to do that?
just because.
I mean, she's got, I mean, because I live in Northeast Columbia.
Okay, I do too.
Yeah, yeah, so,
I understand, yeah.
yeah, so I didn't know if she, but she does have a friend, I mean, if that's okay,
Yeah, that's
we could
fine,
do
if
that.
they're willing to co-sign and are in the
Okay.
town limits, they're more than happy to do
Okay,
so.
I don't know if her school really is in town limits
We're-
though.
we're-
Midway?
Elementary.
It's not,
Yeah, the only Rosenwald and the middle school and elementary school.
early ones in.
And yeah, even the new schools, the Meadow Glens and the,
Yeah.
and River Bluff, that's not gonna be within the town limits.
So we need to go with your-
Border in the county.
Okay.
Go with your friend then, I guess.
Okay.
That's okay.
Let me give you this packet of paperwork. This is all of my contact information. This is the information for the rental, the 500 fee, the tent, the deposit, all the rules and regulations and guidelines.
Yeah, we saw that on the
discussed.
internet, yeah.
And then this is the diagram of the facility, gives you dimensions of every room, and then tells you what comes with the storage room.
Oh,
great,
So when you're in
great.
preparation of trying to make sure how many linens you need to purchase or how you want things set up,
You
you
got
kind of
it.
already have a guide to it.
That's great. That's great.
Now, I know you were kind of already set on it, but I don't want you to feel pressured to fill out
Yeah.
a contract or do anything.
Well, she does have a friend who has a, some
Property
land,
on the
property that she just told her about, so we're gonna go take a look at that just to make sure.
Not a problem at all.
But I know, you know,
I think this is probably what we'll end up doing,
Okay.
but we
What-
just do want to go see.
Well, what I will do is I will go ahead and place a hold on it.
Okay.
And until the end of next week.
okay.
Whether you want to go with it or not, definitely let me know. If
Okay.
you want to move forward. I can
We
email
we
you
should probably know
contracts.
something by Friday, I would
Okay.
think, and I can meet with you or I'll, you know,
Yeah,
whatever
I
we
can
need to
I can
do.
email you the information, you can call, make a payment over the phone, like I said.
Okay.
You don't have to make an appointment to come all the way out.
Okay.
I understand, my schedules are busy, your schedules
Yeah,
are busy.
yeah.
I like to make it convenient
Yeah.
for you.
I appreciate
Being in
that.
the Northeast, I
Yeah.
understand. I live out there, so.
Yeah, the 29th?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the
29th is
date.
good,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
That was the only thing available in your month, so that was
Exactly, I
good.
did the
Okay.
earlier in June, but I know that wouldn't be good for y'all with.
'Cause
where-
of
where
The
you're
8th,
at,
yeah,
so
the
it's
8th was
cool,
it,
but-
yeah.
Yeah, that's surprisingly actually had that available. These facilities, especially our conference center as well, the March through July timeframe books up very, very
Really,
quickly.
yeah.
And then starting at the beginning of the year is when fall
Yeah,
start coming
yeah.
into play. But
Yeah,
and with
very
us only
good.
being one event per weekend, we book up very quickly. Just
I see, and I love that, because all these other places you have only so many hours, and you don't have enough hours to get it
prep.
together.
You can only host your one event, but we give you enough time to,
Okay.
come in early,
Uh-huh.
decorate,
That's awesome, thank you, that's
We only
great.
have 2 people on our maintenance staff, and so we really rely on the runners to help us
Keep it up.
maintain the
Mhm.
facilities.
Totally,
It's a
yeah,
benefit
it's
to y'all,
great.
and it's a benefit to us to be able
Yeah.
to not worry about shoving y'all out for another
So,
event
yeah.
to come in.
Yeah,
So,
exactly, that's awesome, that's awesome.
We like it that way.
Yeah,
Perfect. All
yeah,
right.
thank
Thank you
you.
so
You're very
much.
welcome.